like I said, I grew up with blacks.
Yeah.
That's why it was.
But jail's different.
It was different, but that's why it was, a strange occurrence to me. But even in there, I had, a bunch of, los panitas míos, they were black. And,
yeah.
We was loyal to each other because it wasn't about race or nationality to us. It was about, that bond, that brotherhood, and that loyalty to each other.
Yeah.
So I had my buddies que estaban ahí conmigo, que they was, regardless they was black, they was loyal to me. I had my man London from Staten Island. I had my man John Rambo from the Bronx. My man Black Mike from Cyprus. So when you got lions, lions stick together no matter what race. And you speak about lions, I had Lion too, bro.
That's a person?
Yeah, that's a person. My man Lion, he was from Brooklyn. And we had our friendship, it transcended our nationality.
Yeah.
For them it didn't matter they were black and I was Spanish. What mattered was our friendship. And it lasted like that, chacho, up to today.
Yeah, that's real, man. That's some real shit. But all right, so we're doing 2 years, and let's. I want to stay on the timeline here. So 2 years in the island. Once you in your Spanish house, I'm pretty sure that's your house now.
Yeah.
You mentioned how you had a code. With the whoever comes in your house, we're don't rob them, no bullying.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good thing.
Yeah, because en ese tiempo también, they were stealing from everybody. If a dude come in and he's not with a group, then for them he was fair game.
Yeah, some people ain't got no money. Some people ain't got no family.
Right, so like you see a guy, he go to visit, he get a package from his mom, his girl, whatever. When he come back to the house, they was robbing him.
Yeah.
You used to go to commissary. Commissary day, you go to commissary, you got a lot of gangsters who ain't got nobody taking care of them, and then you got these dudes coming through, but they got their mom, their girl, whatever, and they go to commissary, they got their big bag and shit, they got their pillowcases. That's what you used to use. You get your pillowcase, you got your shit. And they put their pillowcase over their shoulders, walk with a pillowcase full of food. So what dudes used to go, they used to come with the razor, cut the bag, everything fall on the floor, and everybody just take everything.
If you weren't connected, if you didn't have a crew.
If you weren't connected, So
you put a stop to that.
In the Spanish house, I said, no, we can't do that. I said, listen, regardless if you have a pair of sneakers and I don't, or you go to commissary with $50 and I go with $7, we're the same. You know what I'm saying? We all locked down. We all lost our freedom. So why are we going to prey on each other? You know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, eso no va a pasar aquí.
Yeah.
So we was in the house. I said, yo, in this house, we don't steal from each other. We don't, we don't bully each other. We, none of that.
If there's an issue, we handle it.
Yeah. So exactly, there's an issue. You and him, para la esquina, y'all handle it. Y'all go y'all little 5 minutes.
And I'm pretty sure the COs from that house appreciated that. Like you and the CO, whoever it was, whatever shift it was.
Yeah.
They actually. I'm pretty sure you're kind of doing their job.
Oh yeah.
Or making it easier.
You hear me? At that time, It was because the way they show their appreciation, they'll give you certain jobs. Like they made me house gang, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I used to be house gang and suicide watch.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing, suicide watch at nighttime. So those was like perks.
Yeah.
For the simple fact is, when everybody locks in for the count, you out. At nighttime, when everybody locks in to go to sleep, you're out. So what that means is you're out. You're not locked in your cell. You come out. You could jump in the shower whenever you want. The phone is there. You can use the phone whenever you want for as long as you want. You know what I'm saying? So those was little.
That's
perks.
The perks because technically, if someone, God forbid, got killed, or not even killed, like just cut.
Yeah.
Now that's a whole lockdown, right?
Yeah.
And that's a whole process. And now it interrupts the flow of the day, of the week, of whatever.
Party the day,
Yeah, tomorrow we'll worry about
something else. Yeah.
So that's why they appreciated guys like you that was holding shit down and doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's graduate. because now you graduated. Now you're going up north, right?
Yeah.
How do you know you're going up north? You blew trial, whatever?
Yeah, I blew trial. After I blew trial, I waited like 2 weeks for sentencing. So I went back for sentencing. They gave me my time. Once they gave me my time, I knew it was only a matter of days before I go up because they gave me the life sentence. Usually,
before we like, I don't want to skip over that. What is your mindset right now, bro? Like, did you hear your lawyer said the word life to you? Like, this is what they offered us. We're gonna whatever.
Yeah. Well. In actuality.
Oh, because you beat 5 and lost 1.
Yeah.
So you knew the life thing was coming.
Well, yeah, I knew the life thing was coming. I ain't gonna front. I actually thought I beat the last one too in the beginning, but when I lost it, I said, okay, I'm assed out. You know, because I know even though I beat the 5, I know with the 1, they're gonna make me pay for the 5. So in my mind, I said, okay, I'm assed out. You know what I'm saying?
And what is that? That's what I want to know. What is that mindset, like life? Like, what does that even mean? To wait, age? What's the age again?
When they finally called me, I was 17. I did the 2. Well, I was going on 17. I did the 2 years. So
let's just say a 20-year-old here in life. Like what?
Even 20. I was 19. I was 19.
What is that emotionally and mentally?
And yeah, it was rough, you know, because I'm saying, coño, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm starting to click. I said, coño, that means I gotta spend the rest of my life in this messed up, fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying? Pero another part of me, like I said, at that time, my mindset was still in the negative. So I was like, okay, when I got into this lifestyle, it was my choice. It was my decision. I wasn't pressured into it. So I said, I can't cry about spilt milk now because everything I did, it was my choice to do. You know, so I can't cry now and say, oh, you know, why me? Why me? Because
it was already.
I made the decisions. You
know
what I'm saying? So I was hoping like I would have got something else, a different outcome. But a la misma vez, I wasn't saying, you know, I wasn't crying over spilled milk. You understand?
And you literally wasn't crying? Like
no.
Okay.
No. You know, so I said, okay, it is what it is. You know, but like I said, once I got sentenced, I knew I was going to be out of the island quick because in the island, they could hold you for even a couple of months. Pero if you got a life sentence, that's it. You was on the next boat out.
But for people that don't know, the island is pretty much just a holding place.
It's a holding place unless
for bail and for trial.
Yes, for both, except if you got a
quick bid.
Yeah,
okay.
like they had at that time I think it was C76. So if you got like a year or less, you do it there.
Okay. So you ain't going up north for that.
You ain't going up north for that.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if there still runs like that, but back
I think now is the boat. I don't even know if the boat is still there, but I know the bail. Like you go to the boat over there in the back of the market, whatever. Yeah. But let's go back to life sentence. You know they're coming to get you. Well, how you get upstate? Another bus?
Yeah, another bus. They put us on a bus with the long chain shackles.
With the long same process.
Same process.
Same
right?
bus. So
probably it was, you know.
Yeah.
But they put us on a bus, but at that time, the difference between then and now, like I said, I don't know, you know, todavía they running in something like that.
And you don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know. But at that time, if you under 21, you still consider adolescent. So under 21, you had to go to reception in Elmira. Over 21, you go to downstate.
Okay.
So you get your numbers. What that means is you get your numbers like the year you went up. Like let's say you right now is 24. So your ID number will be 24. And if you're adolescent and you go to Elmira, you get a B. So 24B 1044. Mm-hmm. And if you're an adult and you go to downstate, it'll be 24A 1044.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what the bus goes to downstate correctional facility, and then from there they put you in different buses the adolescents going to Elmira, there's those going.
I heard of Elmira. My boy used to write me from Elmira.
Yeah. So that was, for all adolescents, that was your first stop. So, they put a whole bus of us. It took us to Elmira, and that was our first stop, IE. So that was my first.
That was your first I'm up north moment.
That's my first up north.
And how long you in Elmira?
In Elmira, I stood in Elmira for about a year.
So back to remember the original question that I had about Rikers, first week or whatever. Now is still segregated? Blacks, whites, Spanish up north the same way?
Yes.
So now, what is your first day or week like in Upstate? Is it different?
my first, believe it or not, check it out. We get to Elmira en ese tiempo, right? We get to Elmira now. We all stinking, We've been in the bus ride, make stops in different places before we get to Elmira. So we got to Elmira like maybe 2-3 days later. And that's a fucking about an 8-hour trip. Took us like 3 days.
The fuck?
Yeah, with all the stops. So we get there like 3 days later. We all stinking like
bombao.
Like we want to be alone. So we get to Elmira, and it's me and my bros. We get there, and back then they had the old gym, so the shower was in the basement of the old gym. So we get up there, and we all, we got here. We go to the gym. We go to the basement. Now the basement is like, it look like a tumba.
Yeah.
Crazy, dark and shit. You got one light bulb over there going into the shower. So when we go over there, the first thing we see is like 4 dudes raping a young chamaquito.
4?
Like 4 dudes raping some young kid, oíste.
Diablo. Se jodió ese cabrón.
Se jodió ese cabrón. But right there, we all turned around and we broke out. But believe it or not, that right there forged a friendship that has lasted, chacho, to today. Because, the brothers that was with me on the bus, we set a pact. We said, listen.
So wait, these are the same. So the 2 years that you were there, you formed friendships.
Yes.
So do all of you go to Elmira, or some go this way, some go that way, and whoever's together?
We all wind up going to Elmira, not in the same bus, because the bus only hold like maybe 24 people.
So y'all had similar situations. Y'all all got life, or y'all all got.
The majority of us, we got life, or we got, a lot of them got some got 10 or 20, some got 15.
So y'all formed a pact in Rikers, and now we're in Elmira, and you just seen some crazy shit. So now you're like, yo, that ain't happening to none of us.
That's not happening.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That made it official. That
made it official. So we made our pact, and we said, listen, from now on, we go to shower, we going, at least at a minimum, we going 4 deep. 2 shower, 2 stays out with the cañones, and we're gonna watch each other. When they finish, we switch off. So we always got somebody that's gonna be outside watching our back. You dig where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that's gang. I like that.
Yeah, so that's how we started, and like I said, it formed a friendship. Even though unfortunately, a lot of my, I consider them my brothers,
comrades.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he was on the bus with me. My brother AD, he got killed. He actually came home, and he got into some bullshit in the concourse and shot a police, and they gave him the death penalty, and he wound up dying, in la prisión. And my brother Archie from Brooklyn, he went home también. He came back through, and he got killed in the island,
Yeah.
So I lost brothers, but then you got some of the brothers who gracias a Dios, we went up and we got released. And we still got that brotherhood to today,
To this day, and this day. We're gonna touch on that later. Okay, so while you in there, do you and I asked this question to Angel, not so when he came home. Do you ever get comfortable? Like, okay, you got your brothers, we got each other's back, we cook together, you go everywhere together, right?
Yes.
And can you pick your celly or no?
No, at that time we didn't have cellies.
Oh, so it's just you.
It's just one man to a cell.
And then in the morning we hook up. So
in the morning, yeah.
So it's just like the block. Hey, see, we gonna meet in the corner in the morning, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. Okay, so what I mean by comfortable is, do you ever be like, you know what, yo, we here, let's make the best of it, let's play checkers, let's play whatever the fuck, handball, whatever. Does it become normal to you?
In a sense, yes, but
and you always gotta be, you still always gotta be on point.
Arico, yeah, you always gotta be Aricos. It became comfortable, but not to comfortable that you feel in society. You understand? Like, we would be comfortable because we go to the yard, right? Like, every prison you have like courts.
Yeah.
Now, courts, what it means is a section of tables and chairs.
Mm-hmm.
But each section is divided. So now you got sections. Now, this is a Spanish section. That section over there.
Back to this again.
Yes.
So this is to this day.
To this day.
Okay.
You got a Spanish section here. Over there, you got a Muslim section. Over there, you got a 5%er section. Over there, you got a whatever, the Blanquito section.
Yeah.
One other thing I want to touch on. Back then, like right now, you got all the gangs, the Bloods and the...
Oh, that wasn't around back then?
That was not around back then. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that was around back then, and they still going strong, is the rat hunters. And you had...
Rat hunters still around?
Yeah. So you had rat hunters and you had macheteros.
Okay.
But you ain't had Bloods, you ain't had Crips, you ain't had...
How about the Latin Kings? No?
Latin Kings tampoco. They came afterwards.
Oh, okay.
There was no Latin Kings, And the funny thing that you touched on that, right? The original padrino from the Latin Kings, Sangre.
Yeah.
I grew up with him. He was from Sumner Boulevard. He was from Kelly, Banana Kelly in the Bronx.
I used to play baseball there.
Yeah, he's from Banana Kelly in the Bronx. He wound up going to Chicago. And
set it off.
Lo que pasó allá, when he came back to New York, he brought the Latin Kings back to New York, you know what I'm saying? And he started it here,